Breaking news this morning out of Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
A woman badly injured after being attacked with a hammer, we're told. The victim tells officers a man she knows attacked her at a home on Moyen Street. Now, it was sometime between midnight and 1 a.m. when the emergency call came in. She claims the guy then pulled a plastic bag over her head, trying to suffocate her. That failed. When he then hit her in the head with a hammer, she managed to break free and go for help. The suspect took off. Police have a description and are working to track him down, likely on a charge of attempted murder. We'll keep you updated on that.
And developing now, a couple's fight ends with a man dead in the driveway. Now police are trying to figure out if he was hit on purpose. News Channel 5's Deja Knight at the scene. Good morning, Deja. What happened?
Good morning. Well, police are still sorting out the details of what led up to this, but we do know that a 40-year-old man is dead this morning after his girlfriend ran him over with her car. Like we said, don't know if it was accidental or intentional. Police are still trying to figure that out as well. She was brought in for questioning this morning. She has since been released. We saw her this morning. She actually came back to the house right here where this all happened and got the car and drove away. Take a look at the video from earlier. This all happened around 11:30 last night. The man, he was, like we said, 40 years old. He was in the driveway when he was hit. This is their home. We're told that this is his girlfriend that was driving the car, and he was taken to Vanderbilt Medical Center where he was pronounced dead late last night. So right now, detectives tell me that all the information gathered at the crime scene here, or at the scene here, and with questioning the woman, is going to be handed over to the DA's office, and that is who is going to determine if there needs to be a charge issued towards this woman. So we're going to continue to follow the story here and online. You can keep up with it there, and of course we'll keep you updated with any latest information we have from police. We're live from Madison. Deja Knight, News Channel 5 HD.
Deja, thank you. Metro Police also busy on other calls all night long. 6 shootings across Nashville in the last 24 hours. 2 of them proved deadly. A man died after being shot at the Cumberland View Homes on 26th Avenue North around 9:30 last night. The victim's name has not yet been given to us, and no suspects have been named on that one. Another man was shot and killed during an argument at an apartment on Welchwood Drive. We're trying to get more information on that as well. We'll let you know as soon as that comes in. And also, Metro Police were working to investigate a stabbing in downtown. Police say a couple of groups of people got into a fight at First Avenue and Gay Street. Someone pulled a knife and stabbed another person. That victim went to the hospital and is expected to be all right. No word if any arrests have been made in that stabbing. Also, 9 people were shot. 2 were killed after a violent weekend over in Memphis. You think the Metro Police were busy. They really were busy in Memphis. Some of the wounded include a 16-year-old, also a woman who was standing outside of a nightclub, and even a mom and her 3-year-old. They were grazed by bullets. A local nonviolence nonprofit says they're going to coordinate some community events in response to the rash of Memphis shootings.
And happening now, Steve, Gallatin police are trying to track down an accused child rapist who may be trying to leave the country. Jose Ruben Salinas Rangel is accused of raping a 12-year-old girl he was supposed to be watching. Investigators think he could be headed to Mexico. If you know where he is, call Gallatin Police 452-1313. The latest man arrested in the Holly Bobo murder case is getting ready to face a judge this morning. Dylan Adams is charged with tampering with evidence. He's accused of getting rid of items he knew would be used in the Bobo case. Adams is the brother of one of 2 men accused of kidnapping and killing Holly. Zach Adams and Jason Autry are charged with kidnapping and first-degree murder. Ginseng hunters found Holly's skull earlier this month in Holiday, more than 3 years after she disappeared. 3 weeks after 32 teens escaped from the Woodland Hills Youth Development Center, 2 are still on the run. Demario Fisher and Cavante Kane are both 17 years old. Friends and family came together yesterday asking the teens to turn themselves in. Kane's father pleaded with his son to do the right thing.
Hey, Daddy loves you, man. And there's a lot of other people out there that loves you too. And I wish you just go on, turn yourself in, and just cut out all the foolishness of people who guiding you or telling you it's the wrong thing to do. Because the right thing to do is handle your responsibility and just come home.
If you know where either one of the teens is, give Metro Police a call. More than a dozen people are without a home this morning after a 2-alarm apartment fire. It happened overnight at the Hickory Trace Apartments in Antioch near the Global Mall at the Crossings. Several residents were forced to evacuate. One suffered smoke inhalation and was taken to the hospital. A firefighter also cut his hand battling the blaze. Now, this is what it looked like this morning. Fire crews were called back to the scene twice as that rubble just kept smoking. They're still working on hot spots right now, and as you can see, nearly everything in those units was destroyed.
It's sad, to see someone just lose their place like this, it's really sad.
No word yet on the cause of the fire. The American Red Cross is helping those who are without a home right now. An amendment could make it harder for Tennessee women to get an abortion if it passes this November. Amendment 1 would allow elected officials to make laws that could restrict abortions or block access to abortion providers. A rally this weekend gathered those who are opposed to the change.
My concern as a healthcare provider is that, I really don't think that politicians need to be in the middle of a medical decision between a patient and their healthcare provider.
Senator May Beavers sponsored the amendment. Early voting begins October 15th. The general election is November 4th.
Friends, family, players, and fans mourning the loss of a former Titans kicker, Rob Baronis. But for his neighbors, the crash that claimed his life happened right in front of them. Baronis crashed his SUV on Battery Lane, only a mile away from his home. He flipped the SUV into a culvert near several homes. Witnesses raced out to try to help.
We just came out here, we were trying to call his name or, to see who was in the car because, just to make sure that they were alive. I was calling 911 and I was shaking as I was doing so because I was just really scared.
Rob Baronis was only 36 years old. No word yet on funeral arrangements.
Another bridge has been demolished following last month's deadly tanker explosion. Our cameras were rolling when TDOT imploded the Paytonsville Road Bridge Saturday. Both bridges were damaged beyond repair and had to be taken down. Both lanes of I-65 are now back open to traffic.